Well, the devastating impact of climate change is still felt everywhere around the world, including Nigeria, particularly this rainy season. And this is why we had a special interview with an environment expert, Air Vice Marshal Akugbe, who spoke on a number of issues, including how to avert the repeat of the 2022 flooding in Nigeria. Listen.
Our guest on the show today is Air Vice Marshal Akugbe. He is an environmental expert and the president and founder of the Association of Environmental Protection and Climate Change Experts. Always a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you, colleagues, and thank you for the good job that you are doing.
What do you make of how far the government has gone in dealing with issues that lead to flooding in Nigeria?
Thank you very much. The issue of flooding, you cannot solve a problem looking at the past. Last year, we lost 603 people. 1.4 million people were displaced, and 200 houses were destroyed, and 500,000 hectares of land were all gone. But particularly, these people that were displaced, they are Nigerians. They are Nigerians. Now, we are not having the climate migration, which has become so bad. Climate IDPs becoming very, very serious. Like by 2012, we already have 3.3 million IDPs. Notice significant was done to bring them down. Now they are still hovering around that 2.5 or thereabout. The world is taking down on IDPs, although with the crisis now, it is increasing. Coming back here, September last year, since September 30, when the Lago Dam released their water, we have been inundated with the flooding. What is the government doing? Every year it has become a routine. We just release annual flood outlook. You have 4 agencies releasing annual flood outlook. After annual flood outlook, it's just the preliminary of everything. After that, what happens? We have agencies. Last year, we took the government did a supplementary budget of 819 billion to solve the flooding problem. We were expecting that, okay, it will be used to clear the canals, it will be used to clear a whole lot of things. Nothing. It will be used to resettle the farmers. No. What is more dangerous now is it has an adverse effect on agriculture and food security. Very dangerous impact on it. When a nation is hungry, it is very, very bad. And that is what flooding is doing to you. Coming back to the Trademore estate. The Trademore estate it's a recurring thing. Every day, every time everybody will just go there. Now they said they were declared, it's not declared a disaster zone. A disaster zone is a very serious matter. It's not what you just go and make a correctness of sentence. You just go and make, here is not a disaster zone. When you declare a place a disaster zone, immediately there are consequences. And it's a sovereign backing. You see, most of this, almost 75% of the proclamation, emergency proclamation that have been made in this country came from flooding. If you see the relief line through Abuja, all the way to Galadimawa, and transiting through there, going to Gwagwalada to enter the Niger. If you see the relief line, it's being constricted every day, getting smaller and smaller. Unfortunately for Trademore, it is blocking the relief line. All the construction and all they are blocking. So when everything goes there, it's in a lower area, the whole water gathered there. And to solve the problem now, we require a whole approach, massive investment. You are going to require up to about three-layer drainage. The first one about 20 meters, another one coming 5 meters, then 2 meters, to take the water out. And it's going to be a long stretch of solution, because if you solve Trademore, you take the problem down to the other estates. And because it's going to be massive, the flow of water up to Gwagwalada, you have to deseed that place on its route to the river Niger. So it's a huge problem. Now the question we'll continue to ask is, who approved that land? Who approved the land? The people that have houses here are those people that build houses with their with their salary, with loans and everything. You see the kind of houses that are there. Cooperative society that take loan from them. Who approved that land? Every year you see markets. That is no more the solution. The solution now, you have to protect the citizens now. They're already there. Somebody has made a mistake. So the government now have to protect the citizens. You have to protect the citizens. The solution now have to take care of what the citizens have invested there and take the line through it.
Now, is it possible if it's a wetland, a place where there is the route for water, water will always find its way.
Yeah.
So if you are built on a place where you're not supposed to build, some people have said the best thing should be to demolish the buildings.
That is the nuances. The nuances in the conundrum that they will always sell to you. Who approved that land? Did the people just go there to build? It's an estate. It's a mistake that has been made. So in finding a solution now, the solution have to meet each other halfway. You have to take care of the residents now, while you also have to. The solution is going to be moral and legal. They're going to be moral and legal. You're not just going to take a legal solution. No. Somebody approved that land. Somebody started giving the land out. Somebody was supposed to take a decision. All these years, it started getting worse and worse and worse every year because the other estates, you see now in Abuja, somebody will go and build retention wall inside the relief line. Check out the nearest estates that are close to the relief line. Their retention wall is inside the relief line, and nobody is talking. Nobody is talking, and they will approve a building inside that place. Inside that place. You see, what will happen in the next 5 years, next 10 years? It's not only there. Go to Guzape. You see, they will distort a mountain and go and build under. That's another disaster that is waiting to happen. And the hill in Guzape, they are already sand. Mudslide. We think if we are not having rain that is supposed to fall for 2 days or 3 days, falling in 48 hours, and that's the result of mudslide. Look at the case of Congo. The mountains are supposed to be beauty, and they have a base. You will climb mountain, and you'll be looking at the house inside. Everybody's looking at it. What are the government agencies that are supposed to take care of all these things?
Or do they build without approval? Is it possible?
Can you build without approval? You cannot build without approval. There must be an approval. With those kind of highbrow houses, somebody approved it. You see, there have to be consequences for bad behavior. For what? You see, if you are a government functionary and you misbehave, there have to be a consequence on that. It's not the people, the end users, that are supposed to suffer for it. No, you will suffer for it. You will suffer for it. When these roads, the Lokoja road, were constructed, nobody had flooding in mind. Nobody had climate change in mind. Climate change came to meet the road. The road were not constructed with climate change in mind. So you have a problem. We did a research on it, very extensive research. And we looked at a whole lot of things, agriculture, energy, cities, water, and everything. We found out that it will take 3% of your annual GDP for 10 years to solve this problem. Last year alone, and like I said, the flooding took $6.6 billion US. Now, Lokoja is the gathering point. That is why you need dams now. You need a minimum of 4 dams. 4 dams, you need a minimum. One in Fufure local government. Then the other one in Numa to take care of that River Benue axis. Then Ogbaru, between Ogbaru and Ibaji, you need one to take care of the initial amount of water. Then after Lokoja, you need another. Then you would have conserved the water. You need dikes, you need reefs. All those ones are, you need tidal breaks. Those are high level construction. But for immediate one, the nation have to think of constructing these dams. And by now, the respective agencies should have marked out the alternative routes. Okay, if Lokoja Bridge, the Murtala Mohammed Bridge, and that road get flooded, this is the alternative route that you are going to take. No, nothing like that. We are going we're going to the same circle again. Nobody will say we didn't have the warning. Anytime you have massive snow in the north, the northern hemisphere, you are going to have very, very strong atmospheric ocean, and you're going to have high flooding.